Hello everyone, and welcome to Death Must Die. We're here testing a different build, a fireball build without summons. I'm not sure how well it will work, but I was just curious to see if it's any good. So we'll try to focus on powers and yeah, let's see how it goes. We do need attack power, and we'll grab searing attack, sure. So basically we have a giant fireball that we can create if we don't attack for a little while, which is quite powerful, it seems. But the downside is ooh, lightning bolts. That will work. We cannot attack, right? So usually I would run this with the summons, because obviously you would want some damage to go. Path of Frost, no, let's pass on that. Dashing more times sounds helpful. So yeah, as I was saying, we would want some summons running around and dealing damage, you know, getting rid of some enemies at least for us. But I was curious to see if this works without summons as well, especially because I wanted to focus more on the powers. So yeah, here we are.
Yes.
Alteration ritual. Nah. Let's increase our lightning bolts instead. Okay. I'm not expecting to get very far. I mean, I'm not running any costs or cost improvement talents. So, bolts again. So usually I do like my Merris was the cost build and triggering costs on dashes. But if we run that build, we don't really care about firebolts. It's a build of its own. I don't think you would need anything else. So I'm trying to not get pigeonholed into the overpowered build. Can we? I like more, but can we get something else? Execution costs, no. Fear, yeah, fear could work. It is a power after all. We do increase power damage from the items, so this might work. That's a well-timed level up. Okay. So I guess the winning strategy here is just to kite. Which would also mean that we could probably have gone with the Winter's Blessings. Anything that has slow, chill, or movement speed would probably work. I'll keep that in mind for the next time. Also need to get used to the fireball timing, because right now I'm trying to attack a little bit too early, or I'm sitting on the fireball for way too long. So I'll work on that. Oh, at least the start is easy. Fast damage, not something we're interested in. This fireball seems to one-shot the big enemies, which is very good. I wouldn't want them to last to survive for two fireballs, so Now that I think about this, it actually might work with the dash build as well. You dash, 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 deal damage with your dashes, and then you know, land one fireball and then you continue dashing. Sounds pretty reasonable. I might give it a try as well. But this doesn't feel as powerful as, say, landslides. Alright, lightning bolts, yeah. There we go, power damage. That's what we like to see. Alright, this might be a little bit of a challenge. I'm happy that we got the fear aura, because otherwise we would be in a bit of trouble. I also very much like that the fireball pierces, so we can kind of make window for ourselves. Yeah, there we go, look at that. That's like a giant combust, basically. Just much better. Lifelink. I'll grab lifelink. Could come in useful. Not that we need it necessarily, but yeah, the fear aura is helping tremendously. Lightning bolts, of course. Now, we would be in trouble if we didn't have fear aura, or
fired up.
If our fireball didn't one-shot the enemies, then we would get overwhelmed very quickly, I feel. But none of that happened, so I'm happy. I think we could also use some cooldown reduction, simply because Fireball does have a cooldown or a channel time. I'm not sure if it's reduced by the cooldown reduction, but I feel like anything that would bring the downtime down would be very much welcome. Alright, let's keep exploring. I seem to get in a bad habit of staying in one place and just farming the enemies, even though there's shrines to be found. Right, what do we get? Attack speed, I guess. Realistically, nothing is stopping us from picking up some costs or strikes, but where's the fun in that, right? Powers deal more damage. I kind of want it to be a fireball build, so we'll go with that. I'll be very curious to see how much damage we can deal to bosses. That would be the real challenge here. Hopefully we'll get a couple more levels in the fear, which will help us deal with the regular enemies. Especially oozes that will probably come in at some point, right?
Help you?
More projectiles. Well, here's the question. Wow, I haven't seen this before. Area. Now, I will try Gemini sometime with the fireball build. I'm just worried that we will get no benefits of it, and only the negative part with the decreased area. Because fireball, if we look at the talent, doesn't say that it has projectiles, right? So one or any. So I would assume that it will not shoot additional fireballs and do want more fireballs. Possible. But it doesn't seem possible. Critical. No. Oh, there you go, fear. We found a white item. Common bracers with the looks of it. I feel like at certain point, like after darkness, say 30, you really shouldn't see any common items, because at that point you definitely are not ever going to use them. They only have, you know, sale value, but I don't know. I feel like that's, you just don't want to see them ever again after a certain period of time. Also, I feel so much more comfortable playing ranged character. Oh man, it's a day and night difference between ranged and melee for me. So much easier, so much more intuitive. Kite the enemies around, wait for your big spell to clear, pick up experience, rinse and repeat. Don't have to worry about getting hit or getting overrun or stuck or whatever. You only need to avoid projectiles, which you already need to do on melee anyway. So much less trouble. Yeah, let's go for the intensity. Helps our fear, helps our fireball. Overall, just good. Not to mention the lightning bolts. I think we have quite decent build here. Probably not ideal, but it seems to work. I'm not struggling yet. Famous last words, I suppose. Yeah, but non-fireball attacks are definitely weak. So healing attack. There we go, still one-shotting. Good. Our area could be useful, I suppose. Just so our fireball is that much larger. Look at that, just clearing everything. More lightning bolts. See that? One of those few times I actually pick up that power. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very good. It's just a passive power. You will be moving a lot, so you will be triggering it all the time. It's just, I don't know. The other powers seem a little bit more exciting, I guess. Maybe that's just me. I did also like picking it up when I had the ball lightning, the dash thingy. Seems to work well as well, because you move faster and over larger distances, so that power works very well. And here come the oozes. A little bit spread out, so we don't get to use our fireball on them all that much, but it's alright. Also, there are a couple of ranged guys here that I would love to clear. There we go.
Summer is here.
Intensity, I'm happy to see. Pick up. these slows. I actually like these new oozes. Something different. They actually leave a trail that slows you down. Something to play around. I would love it if there were more of them though, or they came in more tightly packed, because look at that, wherever I move, there's some stuff on the ground. Alright, there we go. Here. I'm pathing down towards the shrine here, which is absolutely useless for us. Damage. 5 dashes, let's go. Now, if we were running with the cost build, that would be incredible. Alas, we are just running with the fireball, so all these dashes are wasted, just sitting there, barely getting any use. There we go, level 5 intensity. I think that's... I've had enough of these oozes. Might be a good time for them to stop spawning, I guess. Nope, still more coming. I do not like these enemies. Searing attack. There's the... Some ranged enemies are incredibly annoying. Like, a bit too much, I would say. Come on. There you go. There's one more here somewhere. Alright, what do we get? Stunned. Loss damage, summon damage. Alright, so we'll just go for the max life. If we can attack both of them, that's incredible. Here. 215, that's an interesting unique, I think. At least the name seems interesting. Alright, let's pick this up. Alright, no more oozes, no more ranged. For now, I'm happy again. Swift silver plate, another unique. Another downside to the darker levels is that when the sun is shining on my screen, I can barely see beyond the range of my character. Like the fear aura is probably as far as I can see on my screen right now. Unless of course there are green enemies, obviously they pop up on the screen, but if there's nothing, then it's just pure darkness. Come to think of it, it might be an interesting modifier which reduces your well, I guess line of sight or field of view, whatever you want to call it. Basically, you don't see as far off the screen, and maybe some enemies
The Reaper does not listen to the
get become less visible. I took a hit, which I shouldn't have. It's alright. Alright, 16 minutes in. We're still doing alright. Taking some hits here and there, but it's not the end of the world.
Stormy cloud.
Alright, what do we get? Probably none of these. Searing attack is fine. Actually, I'm not sure if there's anything we're looking for now. We're just kind of going for whatever we can find. Alright, these guys slow me down, and not being able to attack them for a brief periods of time really hurts. Fine, I'll grab Chain Lightning just because. Please don't attack me, thank you. But now having 4 dashes is actually very helpful. I actually have to dash. Yeah, Searing attack. We'll keep improving our attacks. Get away from me, please. There we go. I officially like red skeletons better than the blue ones. They're just too annoying. I think none of these actually. Haste, yeah, I'll go with haste. This is exactly what we're missing here. Here, Aura is working wonders for us. Also good. What shrine did we miss here? It's like a shrine as well. I mean, fine, I'll improve life a little bit. We do dash a lot, thanks to these skeletons, so might as well. Pink Diary. It didn't even register in my mind that a common item dropped, and I could see its name, so it was unique. Whoops. Oh, someone slowed us. There we go, clear that. More haste. You see that. Oh, it's blue skeletons again. Why did you have to spawn? Definitely don't like you. Searing attack, let's go. We are getting close to 20-minute mark. So I hope that with 4 dashes I will be able to avoid both boss attacks and not go down as quickly as I did on Nixie last episode, but no promises. Whoops, that was a mistake. Oh, that's a nice clear. Nice, nice, nice. More pickups a little bit late, but there we go, we have damage here, so we'll stick around to wait for any of those. Searing attack, level 10. Let's try and identify the directions the projectiles are coming from and try and clear the ranged attackers. Well, still hovering around the Stone of Power here. Okay, that was a bad attack on my part. There we go. Where are you? I cannot see you.
Make him feel the heat.
Searing attack, please. go. Here's attack for you. Another one. It's not too bad. There we go. Oh, we're out of space. 240 attack damage, attack range. Wow. Let's see what we can get rid. Let's move a little bit further. So this goes away. Dash area. Could be useful for us. Level up, no. Duration. Expert offers, don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Alright, I think that's enough. There we go. We did it! Fireball. Let's see how much fire damage the fireball did for us. Fear was the MVP here. Oh man, the fireball is not in the list, but I think it definitely did a lot. Searing attack. Maybe it went under the searing attack, in which case, pretty decent. I mean, cannot compare it to fear, but still. Lightning bolts did okay as well. Discharge. I believe discharge is coming from our items. Yeah. It's coming from the items, which is 5k damage, and the rest was nothing. Yeah, searing attack here. We didn't attack too much, so this is definitely mostly fireball damage, and it's very strong. Compare that to Nyx's poisons, which were way down below and didn't deal anywhere close to that amount of damage. I think Nyx's poisons are a little bit weak right now. I'm sure you can make them work, but I invested so much in poisons, and just one fireball outshined them all. But yeah. So next time, I guess we'll go with Kront. Haven't seen Kront in a while. Let's see if we can do something fun with Kront. But until then, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.